Slimy. Let's check it out. Come on. Just put this pond in last year in October. A lot of digging, a lot of roots, not a lot of fun. So the plan today is to go to the pond store, which I have not been to. See if we can get some plants or something else, other stuff that we can spruce up this little corner pond so it doesn't look so meh. Bert, what do you think? Taking it to the street. We are off to a place called the Pond Place of Michigan, LLC. And apparently they've got everything you could possibly need for a respectable pond. There's a lot of twists, turns, and back roads to get to this place. Apparently, I have taken a wrong turn. Ah, the pond place, we're here. Excellent. In Michigan, and it looks like they have everything I could possibly want for this pond. We'll go inside, see what's up. Hello. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I've got a pond, and it's not so cool. I need some cool stuff. I need like a plant, like some plants maybe.
I got some plants out there.
Something that's not gonna die in this cold, harsh climate.
I say we do have some hardy marginals.
Also, my pond is small.
Okay.
It's not what you would call a fancy pond. I like how these are like laid out.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the corner
Okay.
of like a little in the like between a fence and the house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about 150 gallons.
Oh, sure. Okay. Are there any like shelves or anything on the side that you can set
there's-
a pot on?
There's one part that's got like a little bit of a shelf on
Okay.
one part, and then it goes down deeper, and then the fountain and stuff is on one side. But
These guys are about that big, so they can go like that, or they can go a couple inches above the pot.
okay,
Do
now do
you-
I take it out of this?
No,
thing?
you can leave it in this. So that's why I was asking if you have a shelf, because you could just set this right on the
I
shelf.
can set the bucket in
Yep.
there. Perfect.
Yeah.
I like
so yeah,
that.
we have. Are you full sun, part sun?
There's a little tree over it, and it's not. I would say it's probably more shaded than it is sun.
Okay, I gotcha. So I know the Arrow Arum does really good in part sun. No flowers, but you do get those really cool leaves.
Nice.
And then, I mean, cattails always do good anywhere.
Now, do those have to be in the water on the shelf type thing,
All
or?
of these can go about 3 inches above the pot. The cattails can go a little deeper because, again, you can't kill cattails.
Okay.
But everything else needs to be right about, like, no more than 3 inches above that pot.
No more than 3 inches.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can go.
So they have to be submerged to some
Correct.
degree. Okay.
Yep. I was like, yeah, or at least past those holes at the bottom.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I would say the cardinal flower does need some sun.
This is okay for shade,
yeah,
yes?
cattails are good for
Okay.
shade because those grow anywhere.
These are pretty
I was
wild.
gonna say the corkscrew is fun, but I don't know if you want that in a small pond because it tends to
Do
get
they
a
go
little,
crazy?
Yeah, it tends to go a little nuts. Irises
4-leaf
need full
clover. They need full
sun.
sun.
I was gonna say lizards. I think we can. Yeah, we can get away with lizard's tail.
Okay.
So that is kind of, it literally looks like a lizard's tail. It's just
Huh.
a little plumage on that. So
Okay.
not really like flowers, but just kind of some color to it.
That's
A
cool.
little bit of white. Yeah.
So what could I use as far as like? I definitely want to get some cattails.
Yeah.
Maybe some other things too. Where the fountain's coming out is where I have all like the tubes.
Oh,
So
I
what would I use to like kind of camouflage my
we do have some
tubage?
floaters, the floating hyacinth,
Okay.
and those multiply like crazy.
Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah, they are floaters, so they're not rooted down at all.
Okay.
So when I think that would be, and you can even kind of contain them with a little circle of like fishing line
Okay.
to help contain them. Or two, they can also just kind of float around your pond.
Okay.
So, but I think once they start multiplying, then they'll be, you can hide some stuff underneath them for sure.
Right.
Once they start to multiply. I think that'd be easiest as far as...
my girlfriend's going to be mad because I'm
trying
about
to
to spend a
cover.
bunch of money. These are cool. Do these,
Yep, those are the lilies. Now, the lilies have to be 2 to 3 feet down.
Okay. I feel like that should be okay. Because that'll be good for, like, the middle part.
Perfect, yeah, as long as you're at least, that 20 to 24 inches in the middle.
And then
Or else they
yellow, is
won't
there some
get bugs on
difference?
'em.
Like, do any of them need, like, more sun than others?
Nope, these are morning bloomers. So unless you have morning sun, they will never bloom for you.
Okay.
So, because they only bloom until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon,
Okay.
which
And
is very specific. And they do close up right at 4. It's kind of funny.
so I noticed they're short. So if I drop them in
Oh, yeah,
there, they'll
up.
come up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The pink, the blush is very light pink with kind of like a yellow in the middle of the flower.
Okay.
And the pink is definitely like more of a pinky, like real pink color. And then
Okay.
we also have some white as well. And that's just like a nice bright white with a yellow center.
I mean, these look cool.
Yeah. I was thinking Michigan, yellow and white are native. So
Okay.
I usually like to go, like pink
Okay,
or
let's go
bush.
native then. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Then,
So again,
let's do yellow
the
then, I
yellow are
guess.
pretty.
And
So
then
we have one that has smaller pads. Those are going to stay pretty small, but you'll just get more of them.
okay,
So which do you think you like better?
probably
I was going to say, I mean,
the bigger ones, I guess.
Right,
Maybe
yeah,
I don't know,
you
maybe a medium
I was
size.
going to say, yeah,
Those are sweet. Yeah, let's get
that'll
those.
be
Those are
more-
sweet.
Stay more medium.
Cool. They'll just pop up on their own. That's what I was worried about, and maybe they would get. Because I know nothing about these things.
Yeah,
And the
they'll
fish
pick
won't
right
kill
up.
them, right? I have goldfish in
Oh,
there.
no.
Okay.
I say usually if you have real big koi, sometimes they'll uproot them.
Okay,
but
which I
no,
don't.
not with
So
goldfish.
that's-
It should be fine. And then in the winter time,
Okay.
you're gonna cut off all of these, all the pads, and
Okay.
then just leave it in the deepest part of the pond for the winter. So the
Okay.
lilies are hardy as well.
So should I have a water heater in there or
This can actually
something?
just freeze solid in the pond.
Damn. Okay.
And then you said some cattails.
Yeah, something to kind of break it up a little bit.
Sure.
Like I said, this isn't a big pond, but
Oh yeah, but that way you get some height too.
yeah. Now, do these multiply, or do they just...
Yes.
What
keep
I
them
got is
in
what
the
I
pot.
got. Okay.
Nope, keep them in the pot. And then next year,
And they have to be at least...
these you can go a little higher because you can't kill cattails.
Okay, so maybe I can put like a brick in there or something
Yeah,
and
that'd
then
be
elevate
perfect.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
bring it
cool.
up just a little bit. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then come next year, at the beginning of the year, depending on how these are doing, you may have to split them and repot.
Okay.
Just depending on how they're doing. You might not have to, but sometimes every other year with the cattails.
Okay.
Or you can literally just split it and throw half of them out. It's just so that they're not... And actually, I think we'll grab another one because that one's already busting out of pot.
He's growing too quick.
I did. I'm like, they do. I'm like, the cattails just... One person's like, how do I know when I need to repot it?
You're like,
it
you'll know.
breaks the bucket. That's how you know.
Let me hold that for you there. How long have you guys been here?
In business, 19 years.
Oh,
At
Jesus.
this location, I think close to 14 or 15 years.
Very cool.
This is my 8th year here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I know we're one of the very few in Michigan that sell water plants anymore.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So we got those. We got those other things.
So these are going to leave whole for the winter.
Okay.
So these
I
you just leave
up.
them as they are.
Will they
and then
die
you'll,
off
And then you'll trim them in the
themselves?
spring.
Okay.
And whereas these, trim them in the fall. And then those floaters that we got at the end of the season, you're
Okay.
just going to compost them.
Compost
Those are only
them.
for this season.
Okay. Cool.
But by the end of the season, you'll want to compost them. They'll be
Okay.
I was like, they're awesome, but they do take over.
Yeah, this was definitely worth the drive. They got like a little bit of everything. Tubing, all your pond care stuff, weird baskets and buckets, rocks, fish foods, cool little fountains. A skimmer would be nice. I have a small pond, so a little skimmer might be best. Oh, and fish for sale. Man, I should have came here in the first place. I would have saved myself a lot of time. We'll add this skimmer to it. Now, is there anything, like I said, I dug this thing last year, and it was a nightmare. It's by a tree, and I had like every root in town. I probably killed the tree doing it. But filling it up with water, right now I've drilled out like a stump, which I'm kind of using as like a fountain of sorts.
Oh, okay.
Not a good idea because the water gets absorbed in it and I gotta go refill it like every other day.
True.
Bad idea. But,
living your life.
Yeah. Do I need anything to like control the water? Because I put these fish in it, but my worry is like, I don't know, like I have a filter in it, but is it gonna get dirty? Do I need to add like some special chemicals?
You should be putting products in weekly.
Weekly?
Yep.
What products do I need?
So, and you said, was it 150 gallons? Did you say?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. I
Okay.
got it from Home Depot. I don't remember what exactly the pond liner was.
This will pretty much last you forever.
Okay,
so
some
this
conditioner.
is water conditioner, yeah.
So that's different from like
just
my...
when you're adding water into the pond. You're probably city water.
Yep.
So this helps you take out any of the chlorine in the city water.
Okay,
So
cool.
that'll also help the life of your pump, your liner, all that stuff too over
So should I add that? I have not added anything yet, so
now.
that should be right now.
And then you could do probably like just a heavy glug. Oh, right. And then we do need an algicide because in something that small, even with a filter, you're going to get algae.
Okay.
So in a pond, we want a little bit of algae, usually a little bit of fuzzies on the rocks, a little bit of string isn't bad. We don't want that really thick pea soup green water. Good, yeah. This helps to keep the string algae in check and also helps to keep away that green water. So then once the pond is filled, you are just going to start with this. Don't even wait till you have a problem. And this, you would be 1.5 of those caps. And I'll write on these for you.
Yeah, all right.
And then since you're so small, we're going with this guy because this stuff is phenomenal, but it's really expensive when you use a lot of it. This is also a sludge bacteria as well as a beneficial bacteria. So this helps to break down the fish waste, excess debris that could fall in the pond, rainwater, all that stuff that's just too much for your filter once we add fish in there. So this helps to break down all of that sludge and muck and nastiness that can build up in the pond. Our grand total today is going to be $143.10.
All right.
Hey, you kept it under 150.
I know. Awesome. So I'm all set.
You are,
Cool. I appreciate you much. Thank you for your help. And hopefully my pond will at some point look like one of these. Well, I was just planning on looking around, but figured I drove all this way. I might as well get myself some supplies. Alright, we got the pond stuff. Now let's go try to make this pond look respectable. Okie dokie, so I got all the plants in the pond, and we've got cattails, There's a couple of those floaters in it. We also got the other set of floaters from Home Depot. Got some grasses I gotta put in the pots. Any more stones to cover up the cord. Mr. Fish 1, Mr. Fish 2, and some lily paddage. Other than that, for now, I think it is done. I gotta let this stuff go in, fill in, and hopefully it should look respectable.